Hi, it's Josh Marshall from TPM Media. It's Wednesday, March 12th, 2008. You know, it's already been a long primary process, a lot longer than we ever thought it would be. And it seems now like it's going to go into April or May. And kind of like in any, multi-part drama or something like that, you always have moments where you need to come in, cut in for some comic relief, maybe have the court jester come in and give everybody a few laughs just to break the tension. And it seems like now we have that with former vice presidential candidate and former New York Congresswoman Gerry Ferraro. Now, as you probably know, Ferraro just came forward and said if Obama was a white man, he would not be in this position. And if he was a woman of any color, he would not be in this position. He happens to be very lucky to be who he is, and the country is caught up in the concept. Now, for my money, there's no question that Barack Obama's race is helping him with some voters. But I think the thing you have to take into account is that it probably remains something of a liability with other voters. So to say that it's a huge asset for him to run as an African-American candidate probably seems a little iffy at some level. And to say that it's the only reason why he is where he is seems really iffy. Now, Barack Obama addressed this question just last night. Take a look.
If you were to get a handbook on what's the path to the presidency, I don't think that the handbook would start by saying, be an African American named Barack Obama. I mean, I don't think that would be generally considered an advantage.
Now, the Clinton campaign doesn't seem completely happy about this, or it's not completely clear what they're thinking, but Gerry Ferraro is not quitting. Just yesterday, she came forward and upped the ante. Now she's saying racism works in two different directions. I really think they're attacking me, i.e. the Obama campaign. They're attacking me because I'm white. How's that? Now, as they always say, the old saying goes, when you're in a hole, keep digging. And that's what Gerry Ferraro seems to be doing. She went on a bunch of shows last night and this morning explaining her level of outrage that the Obama campaign is playing the race card against her. Ferraro basically seems to be saying, how bad have things gotten in this country where you can't even say a black guy's living on Easy Street because he's black? So we've put together a little quick montage of Ferraro's greatest spin moments over the last 24 hours. Take a look.
I'm a person really who has fought discrimination for 40 years, so I am absolutely offended by the emails, the phone calls, and all the threats that I've been getting, which is really terrible, and it's come out of the Obama campaign. I have to tell you, what I find is offensive is that every time somebody says something about the campaign, you're accused of being racist. This race thing, they've got to stop. Every time they want to say something and belt Hillary for something, they associate her with remarks and yell, racist, racist, racist. Enough already. It's coming, they're playing the race card a little bit too much. The spin on the words has been that somehow I was addressing his qualifications. I was not. I was celebrating the fact that the black community in this country has come out with a pride in historic candidacy and has shown itself at the polls. You'd think he'd say, yeah, thank you for doing that. That's the kind of thing that we want to say thank you to the community. Instead, I'm charged with being a racist. It wasn't a racist comment. It was a comment, a statement of fact. I'm sorry, I said nothing negative. And for the campaign to take that and spin it and attack Hillary and me as being racist, I have to tell you, it is just appalling. I find this just appalling. I'm a little bit hurt. I'm hurt, absolutely hurt, by how they have taken this thing and spun it to imply that in any way I'm racist. And the sad thing is that my comments have been taken so out of context and have been spun by the Obama campaign as racist that, it's doing precisely what they don't want done. But it's going into the Democratic Party and dividing us even more. She can't rein me in. I'm a Fox News contributor. I get on here because you want to hear what I have to say. Somebody suggests I get fired. Fired from what?
Well,
wait.
You're on the Finance Committee.
I'm on the Finance Committee. So there are hundreds of thousands of people on Finance Committee.
Well, Gerry Ferraro,
if they want me off, I'll take it off.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop raising money.
Okay.
This is going to give me incentive to go out and raise twice as much.
All right.
If Barack Obama is the candidate, he shouldn't really antagonize people like me, because he's going to come to me and ask me to raise money for Barack Obama, and I would do it for him too if he stops doing this kind of horrendous attacks at me.
All right, Gerry Ferraro.
I think the Clinton campaign would have loved for her not to have accepted a booking on a national television program both last night and this morning.